back with more of the Tennessee Titans franchise. Welcome back, everybody. Again this week, we're trying to put an ugly loss behind us after the Titans failed comeback efforts a week ago against Seattle. But now we welcome Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens into Nashville, a team that has started the year 3-2 on the season. It's a big test for our defense today, and we're still missing Jeffrey Simmons. In our victories this year, we've allowed 21 points exactly, but in the 3 losses, we've given up over 30 points in each game. When this team has faced adversity, they haven't handled it very well, and we have to find a way to play better four-quarter football. We have done well running the football this year, but we have to find a way to minimize turnovers. And today, with our defense going up against Lamar Jackson, you worry about containing him in the pockets, and what is the game plan when you're trying to slow down this Ravens offense? Do you try the cover 0 game plan to minimize the rushing? Do you play everything tight and shallow and force Lamar to beat you deep? Tennessee needs a plan today if they're to come away with a win. And they'll have the football first today, wearing the home uniforms and the road pants, a look that I really like. And Raheem Mostert will have us starting things at the 21-yard line. The turnovers we saw last week just cannot continue to happen. Multiple interceptions, multiple fumbles for Malik Willis. They'll start on the ground. No surprise here, it's Derrick Henry, hit down by Patrick Queen and Marlon Humphrey after a short pickup. They got the fullback Leonard Rouse playing tight end here on second down. As it's a pass and wide open, there's Sal Sexton. He gets the first down, 10 yards. He's scored now in back-to-back games. Another run going to Henry, and that opens up for him. And he's out across the 45-yard line, first down, Titans. Henry is the leading rusher in the NFL coming in. They fake it to him on first down. Willis throwing, and he's off the mark for Calvin Ridley, who had a lot of running room. We go 3rd and 7 from the empty look. Downfield again. Ridley there. He can't hold on to it. I think this throw was good enough. Really good release off the line for Ridley. Willis gives him a chance. He doesn't make the play. A receiver of his caliber needs to find a way to come down with it. So now it's time to see Lamar Jackson. 9 touchdown passes on the year. A receiving core that still doesn't scare many defenses. And we've loaded the box here on first down. First play, a run. J.K. Dobbins meets the rookie Terrell Riddick. Mark Andrews and Rashad Bateman still by far the best pass catchers in the offense. Lamar looking to throw for the first time. He'll tuck and run. Sliding at the 25, 3rd down. Andrews is slot to the right. Always watch out for him. Pass goes his way, and he gets a pick that springs him down the sideline. A collision works to the Ravens' advantage, and Linval Joseph is shaken up. And you certainly want your nose tackle healthy for a matchup against Baltimore. A run inside, vacated by Linval Joseph. The middle's open for 7. Joseph should be all right. Rashard Parker, the rookie's in right now. No push up front. Pass is caught. It is a first down for Baltimore. They've done a pretty good job constructing an offensive line. And Lamar's pass on first down is complete. And there's Mark Andrews. Always tough to match up with these tight ends. The teams that have ones that make a difference. And now Dobbins runs it downhill on 3rd down. And it's easy. 3rd and inches against this offense feels like a losing battle every time. It's Lamar on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself, and Jackson scores. The Ravens strike first as the Titans give up opening drive points. You know you're going to see a lot of option out of this offense, and if you don't have somebody accounting for the MVP, Lamar Jackson, I don't know what you expect. 7-0 Baltimore. As Derrick Henry will run it downhill. One team's running game might be a little more flashy than the other, but they're both excellent. Watch out! Willis is sacked on 3rd down as nobody blocked David Ajabo. He just comes clean off the edge. Elton Jenkins is blocking nobody. Two good sequences already for the Baltimore defense. And it's Dobbins on the run. He will break initial contact and pick up a couple extra, maybe 5. Need their own 44 here for a first down. Jackson downfield. A nice catch along the boundary. It's Rashad Bateman, but did he get both feet down? Looks like Tennessee wants to challenge this. This would force a punt if they can win it. Matched up with Caleb Farley. He comes down and does not get both feet in bounds. Tennessee wins their challenge and get the football again. First 2 drives haven't amounted to much. McCole Hardman straight ahead. And an okay run back. I have some concerns about this passing game. We saw them play well a couple weeks ago, but it's been a work in progress. Here's a throw out to Calvin Ridley, and Lewan throws a huge block. He's down the sideline. Ridley is gone. It is a 70-yard touchdown for Tennessee. These are the big plays we were hoping we would get with the additions of Ridley, Hardman, and Sexton. Willis is going to read the corner. His first step is away from Ridley. Therefore, he's getting the ball. And then laid out by Taylor Lewan. From there, it's a foot race. And Tennessee gets the big play they've been looking for. And we'll see if the defense can come up with a second straight stop now. It's 7 apiece in the first quarter. Caught. Mark Andrews. Zach Cunningham there in one-on-one coverage. It's not the ideal matchup for him. You want a safety on Andrews, ideally. And hopefully somebody on Jackson, anybody. But they don't get to him until he reaches midfield. I don't like how we're defending the option. Now we load the box up, and it's a flip to Bateman. He reaches open field. One man to beat. Bateman spun around. And that's where they can really hurt you when you get over-aggressive in the box. Jet sweeps there are the perfect call. 2 yards out. Handing to Dobbins for the touchdown. This is not a fun offense to game plan for. Tennessee trailing by 7. It can quickly become a game of can you keep up with Jackson and the Ravens offense. Willis off the fake on first down. He's got all kinds of room, but wants to throw. He's got Treylon Burks downfield in Raven territory. They got Sexton slot right, and a big hole inside. It's Derrick Henry for a gain of 8. A good start for the running game. Willis throws short. It's Calvin Ridley. We want to get him more involved. Good things can happen. Working down the field to the 25 of Baltimore, where Henry carries again. Runs over a safety. Taking the whole defense to bring him down at the 11-yard line. Tennessee trying to tie things up. Henry gets the call. Up the middle. No stopping him. Touchdown. You're going to need more than a couple safeties to slow down King Henry. And if you check out these plays where he's running easily through the middle, Timmy Church, the rookie left guard, is looking incredible in the running game. Tennessee answers again. Now a returnable kick. This is Cooper, and he finds some daylight. Cooper across the 50. Tennessee giving chase. And they bump him out at the 11-yard line. A short field again for Baltimore. I got the fullback in, a run with Dobbins, and he spins away. Takes off inside the 5 and eventually forced out. Dobbins tough to bring down. Same look. Jackson, he keeps and scores again. Second for Lamar Jackson. Ravens pull ahead, 21-14. All you got to do, Malik Willis, is go tie the game up for a third time now against the 2019 MVP. Henry now. He's going to break tackles and rumble for a bunch more. 14 yards. Marcus Peters a little shaken up on that play. Showing pressure. And Tennessee just... they're going to burn a timeout here. They have looked a little confused at the line at times. Don't want to get stuck on a bad call. Caught by Burks on the outside, and they get to a 3rd and short. 3rd down and 2, single high defense, and Henry's going to get it. You know he's getting the football on 3rd and 2, but you can't stop it. 2 tight ends in for Tennessee, and now play action. Willis to the edge. He floats it for Burks, and they hook up again to the 28-yard line. Seems like a much more comfortable week for Willis and the offense. Mostert checks in, and Willis is going to take off. He gets the 1st down and slides around the 15-yard line. Only his 1st run. Another Titans red zone trip. Willis under pressure. He dumps it off incomplete in the direction of Derrick Henry. And now 3rd down. They're playing press coverage. Willis trying to make a play. And he's hit down. Got pressured inside. And the Ravens get the stop. So they can't keep up in this sequence. It's a 21-17 game after a field goal. 4 minutes for Lamar. Wide open. It's caught by Bateman. And they're not getting much pressure on Lamar Jackson. You've got to disrupt him. New set of downs. They fake it. Get some pressure. But open again. And this time it is a catch by Devin Duvernay. Ravens driving again. The fake to Dobbins. That one's complete. At the 30-yard line. It's been an excellent first half for Lamar Jackson. He's blitzed on 3rd down and gets it to Andrews. Right in front of Amani Hooker. Lamar's had an answer for everything Tennessee's thrown at him to this point. Now it's lobbed up and broken up by Christian Fulton. Nice job defending, and once that ball is tipped, you can interfere with the receiver all you want. 3rd down, the other side, broken up by Farley. And they limit the damage this time. A field goal makes this a touchdown game again. Tennessee trying to tie things before the break. 1:30 left to go as they set up a screen. It's read nicely, and the play is made. And there's a flag for an eligible man downfield. Rookie mistake here for Timmy Church. Just getting caught trying to find someone to block, but that's an illegal play. Backed up, 2nd down, 13. Willis with time. Lobs outside at the sideline. It is caught. Paul Taylor, the undrafted rookie. What a play. John Harbaugh's impressed with that one. You know it. At their own 40 now. Willis steps up, and he is put down by Justin Matabuke. Not a massive loss, but hard to recover from sacks here in the 2 minutes. Willis gives Ridley a chance, but it's knocked away. Not enough air under it. 3rd down now. They need to get to midfield, and the blitz is coming. Willis off the mark for Sal Sexton. He had a chance. They've left Lamar with 33 seconds. What's the worst that could happen? Well, there's Mark Andrews. A good start. That looks to be 15 as he escaped the coverage of Monty Rice. 25 seconds. Caught. Andrews gets away again. All the way to the 40 now. And you know who their kicker is, right? They're in range. On 1st down, down goes Lamar. Sacked by Terrell Riddick. Finally, we get to him. And we're going to see them bring out Justin Tucker now, and this just became a 64-yarder. He owns the NFL record at 66 for a 10-point lead. He got it! The best to do it, Justin Tucker makes it a 10-point game at halftime, and that definitely takes a lot of the energy out of this crowd. It's not easy keeping these guys off the scoreboard when they have things working. Over in New Jersey, we have the Cowboys up on the Giants. Did you know Carson Wentz was a Giant? I just learned that. Check this number, 100% on their short passes. Tennessee's got to make some adjustments here in the second half. They've already given up 27, and they haven't even turned the ball over. Like, they're just not getting stops against Jackson. And it's a short throw, staying perfect. There's Mark Andrews. And he's taken down by John Barrett, the 6th-round safety. 3rd down, need 9. Jackson nearly intercepted by Amani Hooker. So here's the adjustment they've made. They have Kevin Byard now as a nickel linebacker, and they have Amani Hooker in man-to-man coverage against Mark Andrews. They got him matched up on a linebacker too often in the first half, and that's how they're countering. Well, here's Derrick Henry. Here's a guy who can get things under control and keep Lamar on the sideline. Man in motion is Chig Okonkwo. 2nd down, and Willis is intercepted. Picked off by Joe Schobert. Short field Ravens. It's the last thing we needed. And the throw just gets away from Malik Willis. He's got him wide open. Chris Manhertz never had a chance at that ball. And it's the 8th interception of the year for Malik Willis. Jackson gonna lob this one, and that's Jalen Reagor, former 1st-round receiver of Philadelphia. He's the number 3 on this offense. 3rd down, Jackson rolling away from pressure. Chased outside, he throws it away. So we slow him down. Here's Tucker now. He made from 64 in the opposite direction. Here's 55, and it's no good. He missed it left. It just didn't bend back for him. We'll take it. Titans remain down 10 like the interception never happened. Willis gets crushed, but he has McCole Hardman. Just got the pass off in time. Creates a 3rd and 1. Henry cuts it right and gets 1st down yardage. Good block there by Nate Davis. Another 100-yard game for Derrick Henry. But now we get Hardman involved. He'll take it outside. And he's escorted out of bounds by Kyle Hamilton. Up to the 28 of Baltimore. Off the play action. Willis going downfield. Burks can't hold on. He had it. Would have been a 1st and goal. Now they face 3rd down. Need 4. And this time they connect. Traylon Burks to the 16. Baltimore's really been giving up a lot of that short stuff over the middle. A run now. There's Henry. Through an arm tackle, and Hamilton stops him at the 5. They do get to 1st and goal. Okonkwo in motion. They have 3 tight ends. Running it. Henry. Actually stopped this time. Same look. 2nd and goal. But now throwing, and wide open. It's Calvin Ridley. 2nd touchdown of the game. And his 4th touchdown catch on the season. They have been going his way more and more, especially when they want points. Tennessee makes this a 3-point game. And the defense continue to get stops now. Here in the 3rd quarter, Dobbins has 1st down yardage, but there is a flag, and it's against Baltimore. Here's the offset pistol, a formation we've gone to a lot over the 2 years in this series, and we're all over it. Nice job by Fulton. 3rd down now, and just 3 rushing, and it's all they need. Down goes Jackson. Harold Landry matched up with Ronnie Stanley. No problem there. Tennessee's got it down 3, and here's their pistol look, and Willis just eats a 3-yard loss. Mostert the back now on 2nd down. Here comes pressure. Dumped off to Mostert with that blitz coming off the edge. They get to 3rd down. Henry still on the sideline. Another blitz. Picked up, though. Lobbing this one. It's knocked away from Burks. That was really good coverage. Not ideal there to have a 3-and-out. And none of those plays went to Derrick Henry either. A punt back to Baltimore. And a decent run back across midfield. So we've seen this team given a few short fields in this game. 3rd quarter coming to a close as Dobbins will run it straight ahead. And he gets the 1st down. Taking this game into the 4th quarter. It's been a great matchup. But now room for Jackson. Makes a move on McCreary, and he's down to the 21. Jackson already with 2 touchdowns on the ground today. And he gives this one. Dobbins heads out to the left side. And he's taken down to make it 3rd and 1. Tough matchup always facing 3rd down against this team. Jackson to his left. He spins, and he's got the touchdown. It's Duvernay. What a play from Lamar Jackson. 3rd and 1, and they get pressure on him. You have what seems to be a pretty good play in the making until Jackson makes an outstanding play. It's a 10-point game again. Fake to Derrick Henry. That's a nice throw to Sal Sexton, leading him downfield. Good start to this drive. It's been a game of catch-up, though, the entire way. Trailing the Ravens for almost the entire day. That one got knocked down. Leonard Rouse is in the game. They run it. Henry's got to shrug off the first defender, but only gets 3. We face 3rd down. One of the most critical plays of the game right here. Willis protected, and it's caught for a first down by Paul Taylor. And they're throwing at the best corner on the Ravens. Paul Taylor gives him just enough room. There's a reason he's on the field. 1st and 10. Here's Mostert now inside the Raven 30. They've used the power of Derrick Henry and now get the speed of Mostert involved and again running through the middle. They haven't defended the run well inside or stopped the short middle pass. Henry's back in, heading out to the edge, gets a block, touchdown! Beautifully done by Tennessee, and we're back to a field goal game. You just can't run that one any better than they just did. Good blocking all the way around. Tennessee's fought so hard in this game. It's been one of their most impressive offensive performances. But we need wins. We trail by 3. Dobbins the carry. Hit down for a loss by Kevin Byard. Stacking the box once again. A fake to Dobbins. Across the middle, caught! Mark Andrews, of course. His first big catch of the second half. Ravens at the 50. And Lamar pulls it down, running outside with space again. They still haven't worked out the option part of this defense for some reason. Lamar gets them again. They got no one playing deep here, and now the safeties appear to back off. Monty Rice stops Dobbins. Baltimore's in field goal range. You can handle that here. They set up a screen, but can't get it connected. 3rd down and 11. You've got to keep attention on Andrews. Lamar from the pocket. In trouble, and they got him again. Harold Landry's got his 2nd of the day. And they had 2 defenders on Mark Andrews. But there wasn't really a whole lot to this play. They just sent everybody vertical. No one was open. So Tucker, made from 64, missed from 55, now from 60. He's got it. And the Baltimore Ravens lead it by 6. But the ball is now in Tennessee's court. And this has been a great performance for the offense. They are now in control with 4:33 to go. They start with Derrick Henry, find some room off the left side, and they open it with a 9-yard run. Corners playing off the receivers, and Henry gets it again, running through a defender on his way to the first down. I got motion now all the way across. Hardman out in space, and there's a gain of 5. They got Sal Sexton in the slot. Mostert checks in on 2nd down as Willis tried to take off. Gets taken down. It's only a gain of 1. Clock down to 2:41. 3rd and 4. Up the middle again. Willis stops shy of the marker. And that will bring up a 4th down. Tennessee's going for it. They need a full yard this time, and they have 3 tight ends in. It goes to Henry, and he doesn't get it. Baltimore holds, and the ball goes back to the Ravens. One of the only times they've gotten a tackle for loss in this game, and it comes at that moment. We've hit the 2-minute warning, but now you're trying to play the field goal game here against the best kicker in the game, and you've got to get to that point. That's a first down for Dobbins. Tennessee has to begin using timeouts. Dobbins runs to the right and no one's home. He's inside the 10 and finally hit down at the 1-yard line. Maybe you should have let him score there. Clock running down, 1:10 to go. Dobbins runs it and plunges into the end zone on the second effort. And the Ravens lead it by 2 scores with only a minute to play. This felt so within reach. They will go for 2. Jackson off his spot. Chase to his right. Going to heave it out the back of the end zone. So now the only plan is to have a miracle happen. Raheem Mostert going to handle the kick return. Looking for space. And the ball came out. And it's recovered by Tylan Wallace. And the Ravens are going to end the game right there. That ball gets punched out, and that's it. The Ravens win the game 43-31 in one of the best games all year, and a game that didn't deserve to be decided by multiple possessions. Tennessee ultimately was down 6 with a couple minutes to go right around midfield, and the game swung on the 4th and 1. Henry ran through the middle of this defense the entire day, and they made one play, and that's the one they needed. Tennessee drops the 2-4 on the season. That's a tough one. Felt like we definitely played well enough to win on offense. You know, we haven't really been a team that's built to win shootouts, and we went toe-to-toe with Baltimore today. And ultimately, I think it comes down to not making enough plays on defense and allowing 27 in the first half. I tried a lot of stuff in this game. A lot of cover 0, a lot of cover 1. Had to make adjustments in the second half to stop Mark Andrews, and that worked for the most part. But we could not force a mistake from Lamar. He was so good. And I couldn't figure out why we couldn't have somebody on him when it came to the option. Like, everybody just keyed on Dobbins and left open some running lanes. But I wanted to play aggressive. Didn't really have a lot of worries about their receivers against our secondary. But Andrews created a different problem. And we just didn't get, any turnovers and didn't force enough punts. And Malik Willis did miss some key throws in this game. There were a couple third downs I thought we could have had. The interception, of course, was a bad pass. And I'm not really getting any rushing success with him, which is a big change from last year. And it's because the plays I was using, the pistol option stuff, they have too many players there. I can't just run through them. So I've got to find some other options for getting Willis running and do more than just try to scramble on pass plays that break down. One thing that also kept this game challenging the entire time was they had an M factor unlocked almost the entire game that didn't allow me to see the play art cleanly. There was one time where I just called a timeout because I needed to reset things. They had a weird defensive look. And when they're scrambling your play art like that on a regular basis, it will throw you off a little bit. And there were a couple times when we're in a bunch formation and I'm not 100% sure which receiver's running which route. I know what the concept is, but it's enough to throw you off. And it makes it tough to remember, if you want to go through 3 reads, which when do I ever do that? But to know what you can expect from every receiver without being able to see the defense and then your play art against it. It's not enough to just call the play and remember what it was sometimes. I think in this game, it could have been very different if we had Jeffrey Simmons. We did get some pass rush in the second half, but we didn't get anything inside in this game, and Jeffrey Simmons would have made a huge difference. So we will get Jacksonville next time. We're familiar with them, but the NFL draft is also going to become a bit of a conversation now, and we start to get some data on these players and who's projected to go early. So my targets so far have started off with wide receiver, actually, because Ridley and Hardman are on one-year deals, and that was partially because I didn't know how I'd utilize them, if it would really work out, and I want to know how good this rookie class is. And if we have like a really bad season, one guy I'll have a lot of interest in taking is Devian Bynes, who is perhaps the best route runner in the class. He's a great athlete. I think he's the most complete receiver prospect I've seen playing this entire game. So really interested in him. I'd also like a linebacker that I can trust in man-to-man coverage every now and then. You could tell today we didn't have that guy. So Peter Cruz is somebody that is on my board, and there are other linebackers that I think could fill the need. There are a lot of coverage linebackers. We have to probably take one in the first few rounds if we want a tight end, a racer, or somebody who can just make a play. Will Harrison's on the board. And then I look at our interior pass rush. It's not enough to have one guy, and Simmons has missed time throughout his career and the 2 years in this series. So Eric Herrick is one player that will be highly ranked on my board. Great power rusher, very smart, B awareness. Really like those 4 prospects specifically right now. With us sitting at 2-4, we have to make a decision here on the trade deadline. And I don't know if there's anybody I'd look to trade away, but perhaps if there is a coverage linebacker out there, I'd be willing to make a move now. So I'm going to explore that before our next game against Baltimore or against Jacksonville, and hopefully we can end this losing skid. I still think this can be a team that could sneak into the playoffs possibly, but we have to get above 500 first, and we have work to do. So, hope you all enjoyed the episode. Great game today, just didn't go our way. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you thought of the game in the comments, and I'll catch y'all next time. Have a great day.